Hello, EctoSage here on the Sage channel. It's Sleep, Art, Game, and Eat. And today, really quickly, I wanted to show you guys something really cool I've sort of discovered and been working with. And this is all just a demonstration map, but it's modular construction. And basically, the idea behind this is you have objects that can easily be tiled because they're modular. Now, basically this whole thing here was constructed using just these three pieces, as you can very clearly see. But usually, you can't exactly copy and paste things and they'll fit together too well, unless you're working with stations, which is what these things are. Basically with stations, and I'm going to really quickly copy and paste these things that are going to be basically my assets, my modular tools, a little bit closer to where I'm actually working. So I'm just really quickly copy and pasting these over here to where I'll be working, because these are the original ones currently just sitting over here. And you can see I have two hallway sections, one to go this way and the other one to go this way. And of course, if I liked, I could have a stairwell block that would fit into this sort of thing and go up to another level. But right now I'm just gonna show you how this works. And basically what you do is you copy the piece you want to put in, you fly over to where you want it, you line it up. Actually, let's space that out a bit more. So you copy the piece you want, you line it up pretty well, and you put it there, and you still got a big gap there. And of course, this isn't powered at all, but you can fix that simply enough by flying down to a place where you can actually put blocks on them, because I can't put any blocks in the windows up there. And all you got to do is connect them. And did you see that? This piece, the smaller piece, snaps into position to connect with the larger station. So now this whole piece has power running through it. So now we could take, I was going to use that, but now I'm going to actually use this, because this one actually has lights on the outside and that piece has its own generators inside. This one, and let's line it up really quick. I was a bit far away when I clicked on it, so I got to fly backwards to line it up. There we go. So let's put it there. You can see, actually that's pretty far off, so I'm just going to delete that. But of course I can control V and it'll have the piece I just deleted closer to me. So now I can line it up right, get it close enough. There we go. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be usually within half a block. So basically if I had it a full block over, even though I connect them, they wouldn't snap. But if I have them like half a block, a little over half a block, it'll probably snap at the far point, I'm pretty sure. It's a bit finicky and hard to tell sometimes, and yeah. Anyway, here we go. We snap those. Boom. They connected, and now you can see this piece here does indeed have power on it because the light's turned on. What else do we have? That's about it. It's just really cool using pieces like this one here. You can, of course, then come this other direction. If I had a small square piece with this sort of connector, or any sort of connection really, I could then put it at the end of these. And I could basically just keep on building out however I want, or I could have these at each one of these points and then a room on the end of them. Basically the possibilities are endless now with this modular construction. You can even do some more advanced things, which I'll actually really quickly, now that I've shown you guys this, I'll load up something really pretty damn advanced I was doing earlier. Alright, so here we go. This is something I've been working on. And basically how I did the majority of this is I built the center section, basically like you usually do, except for now with symmetry tools on, all the way from the bottom to the top. And I have these, if you can see them here, these stairwells that sort of, go left, right, and all the way down. But after I finished that, this is when I first started experimenting with this, and that's when I had these here. I decided I need windows because they were still open, so basically I made one floor worth of windows, copied it, and then pasted it down onto the side here, and then of course did that to connect them, and they snapped into place. All the windows and these little edging here of the windows were all connected, they snapped into place, and then I did that again for each side. Didn't work with symmetry because of course you're creating a new object and connecting it, so it wouldn't work on the other side. But did it on all four sides, and then I decided this thing needs to be longer. So at the top there you saw how it was flat and cut open. If we fly down here, you can see it's the same exact sort of thing down here. I even have the lights there and scattered about, because the idea is that I can copy the entire building and put it on top of itself and connect it, and voila, the building will get taller and taller. And just to prove that there are lights down there and all about, really quickly I'm just going to toss in a generator just to light them up. So there you go, you can see lights are on all about, and of course I have the lights down here, and the idea behind that is when I copy this all the way to the top, it'll be like, this will be the ceiling to the very top floor, just as the very top floor that we have now, just as this is the ceiling now. So that little light that we just saw down right there would become the light right there for the next room, and these lights here down at the bottom would be the lights inside the stairwells. Anyway, let me just load up that file where I did copy it, because of course last time I copied it, it took about 10 minutes for the machine to stop being not responding, because remember, the game is in alpha, and these are very, very large objects being copied about. Alright, so the other one was about that big, right? Now if we look down, you can see I've actually copied it at least 3 times. And the way I did this is I took that piece that you just saw, with the flat top and bottom of the stairwell inside, which is this piece in the middle. I copied it, I put it on top, and then I pasted, whatever, another copy down at the bottom. And basically I ended up with this huge structure, and it all has the same lights in every floor that I had. And actually, for some of it, I decided I needed to expand its size a bit more. So what I did was I took basically a cutout of a single floor. So I basically copied that middle chunk I had before, put it there, cut off the top floor, deleted everything below, and then just copy that single floor up. That way I could make it the exact number of floors I wanted. Anyway, this is just something I'm working on in the future. I'm not sure I'll finish it. I got 12 frames per second now, and if I fly about too much, well, we're likely to see some weird stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys the amazing power that we now can have with modular design, modular stuff, and copy and paste, because now we can do incredible stuff really quickly. Anyway, thanks a bunch for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Oh.